wanted 45 chicken breasts until I was full, that's what I would eat, but I wouldn't eat anything outside of my diet plan. So I would have for breakfast, say like scrambled eggs, and if I had to have 8 scrambled eggs to feel full, I would eat that many, as long as I did not eat like cheese or pancakes or anything else. Like it had to be in the diet plan. So that's what I had like for breakfast, and then for lunch I would have like a chicken breast and broccoli or something, and I could eat 1,000 chicken breasts and like 4 cups of broccoli for all I cared, but I just had to not eat outside of my like parameters that I had set. So I ate pretty much the same thing for dinner. I usually ate, if I was gonna eat red meat at night, which is not like how you're supposed to do it, but I just kind of did. So that's what I did diet wise. Literally, I did not break that. Fruit, I ate very limited fruit because it is high in sugar. Even though it's natural sugar, it's still sugar. So I mainly ate berries because they're the least bad for you, and I stayed away from like pineapple and all that kind of stuff because it's really high in sugar content. So I did a lot of like blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, stuff like that, but really limited. So like if I was craving dessert, that's what I would eat, but very rarely did I do that. So most of the time it was honestly literally meat and vegetables, and that was it. And yes, it gets boring, but you can like mix it up. So now everyone and their brother's like obsessed with spaghetti squash, so mix that in there and make it good, like make it fun. But don't eat outside of that. Like that's what I did anyway. I mean, do what you want to do. But if you're following this, don't eat outside of that. Eat as much of it as you need to, but don't break it. So diet-wise, that's pretty much what I ate for like the first 6 months. After that, I did kind of go off it, and then I had to definitely decrease portion-wise because my body kind of plateaued. So for the rest, kind of like 6 months on and off like that, I ate smaller portions, but I added in some carbs, which slowed me down a lot. My body doesn't process carbs very well, and a lot of people's don't. I mean, they process them fine, but they don't lose weight with carbs. So it took longer eating carbs than it would without. So I wish I would have stayed just doing no carb, because it's really hard to go back to no carb when you're on carbs. Although I think that carbs are like good for you. I think you can have carbs and be fine. My body just holds on to them like crazy. So that's what I did diet wise. Nuts I also ate, I guess. I forgot about that. If I was like dying for a snack, I would have like almonds or walnuts or anything, not peanuts, because they're really fatty and they don't really provide much nutrients for you. So I really didn't do peanuts. I did not do peanut butter. Don't let people fool you into that. Do not eat peanut butter. Yeah, so that was it. That was all I ate, and it was hard, but you can sit there and cry over your chicken, but you'll be really happy when you're like in your weight range. So stick to it. I know it's really hard, but it's really, really worth it. And eventually your energy will return. If you're going from no carbs or from carbs to no carbs, your energy is going to crash, but it'll come back. So mine took a while to come back because I was so carb heavy beforehand, but after a while, like my body got used to it and I started eating, or started not eating carbs, and I was fine with it. It just took a while. So if you have no energy and you have headaches and stuff, your body is literally like detoxing. So take it in stride. It's going to be hard. Take an Advil, drink some water, you'll be okay. So diet-wise, that's what I did. Okay, so the second part of this is gonna be exercise, and a lot of this comes, well, all of this comes from what my trainer had me do. Obviously, if I was not in training, I would not have done any of this, but most of what we didn't do machines. Let me put that out there. Machines are like a crutch. If you're using machines, like, yeah, it's still good for you to get exercise, but you're doing a lot less than you would be if you're just doing like free weights and everything. That's one main thing she taught me. Your body doesn't have to learn how to keep form. It literally just relies on the machine, and it does way less for you than it would if you were doing free weights or body weight, things like that. So I discourage machines, but if you have a reason that you have to use them, like you have a knee problem or something like that, or if you're just not to the point where you can't use machines yet, like by all means go ahead, like it's exercise. But if you can not use machines, I would really encourage not using machines. I'm talking about like weightlifting. Cardio wise, go for it. Like treadmill, elliptical, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, go for it. But weight wise, like weightlifting wise, try and stay away from them because it is helping you more than you think. So exercise wise, I did a lot of body weight kind of stuff. So a lot of sit-ups, a lot of crunches, a lot of push-ups, which I never really got good at. I never really even could do one. But a lot of stuff that I did without any kind of equipment. But if I did use equipment, I did a lot of like wall balls, which is where you throw the ball up and then you catch it down in a squat, a lot of that. I use the rowing machine a lot, which is a cardio machine. It's where you like hold on and then you like row back, and it's horrible, but it's good for you. I did a lot of burpees, which let me tell you, no one likes those. If you like those, you're crazy, but I did a lot of those. I just did a lot of like a mix of things, but what's really, really, really important and what I cannot stress enough is that if you're losing weight and you don't want to have extra skin, I can't tell you you won't, but the way to make sure that you're least likely to get extra skin is to incorporate weightlifting into your cardio. If you just do cardio, you're not building muscle and you're gonna have some issues. So incorporate weightlifting and weight training as much as possible into your plan, because otherwise, I mean, cardio burns fat, but you're not building that up with anything else. So you're gonna have loose/saggy skin. So please do that. That was one thing that she stressed too. She was like, we have to do both. Cardio is not gonna kill you or not gonna save you. Weightlifting is not gonna save you, but together they're gonna do really well. So combine those with your diet plan and your body will be rocking, let me tell you. Mine is still not, but it will be a lot stronger and it will be a lot healthier. You may not look like an Instagram model, like I said in my last video, but it is gonna feel amazing. Like I just felt amazing. It does wonders. The combination of the three, the diet, the cardio, and the strength training, it really, really does. Like you'll feel a difference. It'll take a while, like getting over the tiredness and getting used to a new routine, but it will do wonders for you. So I'm trying to think what else I did exercise-wise. Really just everything. I mean, anything that keeps you moving, get your heart rate up. Like HIIT training we did, which is where I'm probably wrong about this, but this is what I remember. It's where you do like little intervals of things. So like 30 seconds of this, rest, 30 seconds of this, rest. Like I did a lot of that. It keeps your body like on surprise. It doesn't know what's going on. And so it keeps your heart rate up. So that's really good for you. So try doing interval training. Yeah, I mean, that's what I did. So it was hard and it's really, really hard, but it's amazing. And if you stick to the diet plan, if you're like me, you will lose weight. If your body is different than mine and it doesn't process things the same way, I'm not gonna say that you are going to, but this is kind of like an extremely healthy way of eating/living. So I'm gonna recommend it, but it may not work for you. So it just depends on each person's body, because some people, like, they need carbs to function. I do not. I love carbs, but I don't need them. So I try and not eat them. But I'm trying to think, if you guys have any more questions, like, please let me know. I tried to cover as much as I could, basically, from what I knew you guys wanted to hear. You asked a lot about those different things. Also, you asked a lot about stretch marks. Yes, I have them. No, they're not fun, but my body was like, you can't shove that much weight into your body and expect it to not react. So mine scarred, it did. And that's okay, because I came back from it. And now, like, all my stretch marks are like skin color, like the tan, who am I kidding? The pale that I am. They're not like purple like they were before, but I do have them. I mean, it's just a part of life. Pretty much everyone has them no matter what size you are. So anyway, I hope this answered all your questions. If you have any more, leave them down below. I'll try and keep doing videos like this because I know that they're really inspiring to people, which I love hearing, and I really want to like help you guys out, because I loved watching these videos when I was going through this, because I was like, what am I doing? Like, is this just like the worst thing ever? Am I gonna get through this? And like, yes, you will get through this. It will be hard. Don't let anyone lie to you. It's gonna be the hardest thing you've ever done, but it'll be so worth it when you go into the doctor's office and you come out and they said you're in perfect health, have amazing blood pressure, like, you know what I mean? That feeling is amazing. So keep going and stick to it. It's something to strive towards and something to work towards, and I hope you guys all the best. Please let me know if you need anything at all or have any questions, and get excited for the giveaway. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment, and I will see you guys in my next video.